Today's a big day. Today's a big day for Cadet West. He's crossing the threshold from Chief Master Sergeant to the officer grades. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. It doesn't happen to a lot of folks. A lot of folks will go their entire high school term and maybe stay in the NCO thing, which is very important, but he has crossed over and is going to be promoted to second lieutenant today. In order to do those kinds of, in order to wear that kind of rank, and there comes a great deal of responsibility, and he has proven himself time and time again to be active in the program, to be reliable in the program. If he says he's going to be there, he's there. He does it cheerfully. If we need him to stop grapes in the rain, he will do it, and he'll do it cheerfully. So that's the kind of officer you want in your program, the person who's going to lead by example. And I don't really have anything else really further to say. I think we just need to go ahead and promote him, Chief. What do you think?
Good.
Any words from you, Command Chief? You've known him longer than I.
Well, this is his last year. He's a senior. He's going to graduate this year. As I was talking about yesterday, he's not only an ROTC asset, he's also an asset to the Civil Air Patrol. Well, he's actually a cadet lieutenant there. Actually, well, not a cadet lieutenant, he's a lieutenant, right?
Yeah,
So
lieutenant now.
He's a lieutenant there because they go by age. You know, here we go by being in high school, so it's always cadet for us. But, so he's kind of equal rank now with the Civil Air Patrol. He's been involved. He's an advocate for ROTC, throughout all high school, which I think is very important. He's recruited a lot of people from the other classes to come participate with us, and that's if I had 6 a hand, we'd have enough students to last us until I retire. So now I'm gonna have to talk sooner than I want to.
No, it's okay.
I can't afford you, sir. Okay, if you're ready, we'll pay them on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this off first.
Okay.
If you feel a little stiff, it's okay. No blood wings allowed.
Yes.
These rings go differently than the other ones.
Are you going straight up, Chief? I'm just want to make sure I'm following you. Right? Good, great. Okay, should be it. So, we talked about how things change now. You're an officer now. Things change. People are going to look at you, and they're going to look at you to set the example. So what you do, even when no one is watching, is what gives you that integrity. What you do all the time. You live in a glass house now. So whether you're downtown, whether you're in uniform, anytime and every time, someone who's in this program who wants to be an officer is going to look at you and say, I want to emulate him. So you want to do good in everything you do from this day forward, okay?
All right.
You're part of a new class now. Okay. Floor's yours. Anything you want to say?
I just want to say I'm like very honored to be with a Southern ROTC. It's been great doing this. It's really good experience. It gives you a really high education. It's just been a wonderful year, and now I'm a second lieutenant. And it's under a great big honor to do this with my classmate, especially Ian Powers. It's been an honor doing it with him, as he's about to become a second lieutenant. So Ian, I just want to say thank you for helping me get involved. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah.
Jessica, you want to get on?
Guys, if I had to pick a person to get in a foxhole with to cover my 6, Ethan would be my person. Ethan would be the person that I know would cover my 6, would do whatever I asked him to do, and would be completely reliable. You don't always find a lot of folks like that. He's done a great job throughout his entire career in the program. He's about as red-blooded American as you could ever hope to find a fellow patriot, and we are glad, extremely proud to have you in this program, and you have certainly earned the rank of second lieutenant. Same rule applies with you. Now, all the other cadets are going to look to you. You set the example. You set the tone for others. What you do in uniform, what you do out of uniform matters. You live in a glass house now. okay? So those who wanna grow up and be a lieutenant and go beyond, will look to you for that example. So this is your opportunity now to mentor them, to speak to them, to correct them if they're out of line. You've earned that, and we're extremely proud of you. Command Chief, any words from you?
It's, I echo some things that Colonel said, and I'm really proud of you for getting to be a lieutenant, just like Brayden and like Jessica. You know, and you worked hard to get it. You've constantly been there when we needed you, helping out, volunteering, and sometimes you didn't get to be the head person, but you were always ready to step in whenever that was needed. And that's what leadership's all about. You don't have to be the person that's in charge to lead. You can be the person there inspiring others, and that's what leadership does: is inspire leadership and inspire loyalty. And you did a great job on that. This is your last year too, so we're going to miss having you around. But for this next 18 weeks, you know, you get a chance to lead more cadets. You brought, like Grady, you brought students into our program, so hopefully they'll continue to follow your example. So if you're ready, we're ready to make you lieutenant.
Okay. You got a whole handful of lieutenant bars, don't you? So you're crossing the bridge now.
Just remember, as a lieutenant, the lieutenant, the teachers will look up to you too to be better.
That's right. Yep. You're setting the example all times, not only for the cadets in this program, but for the students around the school. You're a lieutenant now. Okay. Okay, well done, well done. Okay, any words for you?
It's been an honor to be Chief Master Sergeant, and I'm ready to be a second lieutenant and do my duty as second lieutenant, and I'm looking forward to serve every one of you.
All right, great job, great job. Great job.